Alrighty, Elvis. So, looking at your swing, um, I always try to pick one thing to improve upon. And in this particular instance, and at least for the next couple weeks, I want us to really focus on a particular move that I am finding to be a little bit of an issue. And what we're going to see here is what we call a reverse pivot. Reverse pivoting, especially among you know other amateurs, it's a pretty common problem, but a problem nonetheless, and it's going to be actually something that's going to lead to inconsistency in ball strike and um, could even take away a lot of power when it comes to trying to create club club speed, and I'll get into that as we go through the swing. So going forward, we see that from takeaway position one, uh, I'm already starting to see um, pretty much the things that lead into the reverse pivot, and that is the lack of rotation through to the right side from the very beginning. It's very, very, very quiet, and then we have a sudden turn, but it's not where it's shifting the weight. We're not transferring weight correctly here. And here I want to pause and start um, essentially showing what this reverse pivot looks like. And if you look, your left shoulder is actually still not past the ball. And from, if you were to imagine a line from your hip to your shoulder, it's going in the opposite direction of what it actually should be if you were to turn your body completely. Um, if you were to turn completely. Now, what I would want you to do is focus on your shoulder here in this position, and we're going to try to get this shoulder over to pass the ball right over here. So the first circle where you currently are, if we were to draw a line straight down, it's actually over still your left knee and behind, well, in front of the ball. Where if we were to look at the second circle where we would want you to be with your shoulder, and then draw a line straight down, we would see that it would be just inside of that right heel and just past the ball. By doing so, you would then actually have the correct pivot of the spine, where in this case we see that you actually are reversed. I'm going to give you a couple of drills that we're going to work on. The first one is going to be a drill that's actually a very useful drill in these situations, and was actually featured in the 8-step golf swing video. And it's all about creating enough turn to get the shafts in line on your right foot. And we're going to do that drill as well as a left arm reach drill, where I'm going to have you place a driver by your right foot, standing straight up, and all you're going to do is from an address position, you're going to make sure to turn and reach over to the right side in order to grab a hold of the driver shaft. And this drill is going to be broken down also, but just giving you a heads up on the type of drills that we're going to be doing for the next 2 weeks.